Hello, everybody. Welcome at our sparkling conversations for this week. Our guest is Inge van der Merwe with a question: financial freedom, is it possible? Thank you, Inge.
Thank you, Raylene. Let me just share my screen quickly so that we can all be on the same page. Hopefully it will give me a full screen. Not doing it. Oh, here we go. Hang on from the beginning. There we go. All right. So this is a question that's always on everybody's mind. Financial freedom is a difficult thing to attain, and it will take a lot of effort from you to be able to actually get there. But it is achievable. You'll see at the end of the presentation that it actually is, as long as we can actually just change our mindset regarding finances. So financial freedom has got a different meaning for every person. It is the way that you define it, and that will also set the scene for the decisions that you will have to make in the future to attain financial freedom. In its simplest form, achieving financial freedom means taking ownership of your financial position and having the ability to achieve your goals through all phases of life. And as we know, our goals change in every phase of our life. So I'm going to tell you a little story about the ant and the grasshopper, and then you will have to listen carefully because you will need to answer a couple of questions after the story for yourself and then decide, where are you in this story? Are you the ant or the grasshopper? So one day, in a summer's day, a merry grasshopper was dancing and singing and playing his violin with all his heart. He saw an ant passing by, bearing a kernel of corn to store for the winter. "Come and sing with me, instead of working so hard," said the grasshopper. "Let's have fun together." "I must store food for the winter," said the ant, "and I advise you to do the same." "Don't worry about winter, it's all very far away," said the grasshopper, laughing at him. But the ant wouldn't listen and continued to work. When the winter came, the starving grasshopper went to the ant's house and humbly begged for something to eat. "If you had listened to my advice in the summer, you would now not be in need," said the ant. "I'm afraid you will have to go supperless to bed," and he closed the door. Then the grasshopper knew it is best to prepare for the days of necessity. So you will have to think, what is the moral of the story? How does it apply to your own life? Which financial terms did you recognize in the story? And what was the problem and the solution in the story? Try and connect it to your current situation, where you need to change. Are you waiting for things to just happen and become better later on? Or is there something that you can do now so that you can actually reach your financial goals? So to have a new mindset, it is very important not to confuse good current income with financial independence. That is exactly what the grasshopper did. He thought he had enough. He was not going to work hard. He's not going to prepare for the future. Things will happen when it should. And that's the problem that most of us also have. You think that because you have an income, you are actually financially independent. And there's a lot more regarding financial independence that will make your financial freedom viable. The next one is also live well below your means and save. That is what the ant did. He started saving long before the winter time, long before things could actually go wrong. So he made sure that there was something for the future, and that is also what we need to do. The next one is love what you have and stop trying to impress the Joneses. This is what mostly happens that will put us under financial strain, is the fact that we see what other people have, we want to impress them, although we don't even like them, but you think that's the norm. And unfortunately, advertising is pushing us in the direction to impress everybody else. And we don't think then about our finances. We think about the must have it now mentality, and we'll worry about the consequences a little later on. And the last one here is to live a life of gratitude means that you appreciate what you currently have. And because you look after the things that you have, you will be able to also give more. And by giving more, it doesn't mean that you will have less. It actually means that you will feel so good about what you have that it's easier to attain the financial freedom afterwards. And then a last little thing about that Robert Schiller says, finance is not merely about making money. That's what most people think. If I have finances, I'm okay. It is about achieving our deep goals and protecting the fruits of our labor. It's about stewardship and therefore about achieving the good society. And that's part of gratitude and sharing. So I would like to ask, to tell you that financial freedom is achievable. It means you have to change a little bit of your mindset, and then obviously start to develop a plan for your future or for a rainy day. Don't get caught unaware like the grasshopper did. Thank you.